um, this is what you're going to do for now. We are going to create a simple database. I'm going to show you how to create a simple database. I guess you guys by now you should know how to launch an application, how to open an application. So to open this Microsoft Access, you go to your start window. You press the window key on the keyboard, and then you type in the name Access, and then the application pop-ups, and then you should click on it. So and then it gives you, or it comes to this interface, or it displays this interface. Okay, so this is our backstage view on our database. So now when you're creating a database, this is where you need to go. So first you need to give it a name. What is the name of your database? Okay. So in this case, you're going to name it, we're going to say my first database. So this is the name of the database. Okay, so that is the first thing that you need to do. You need to give your database name. Okay, like what I did here. Okay, and then you need to save it. You need to specify the location. So you need to click here. You have to click here. Click on this. Click on that little icon there, sort of envelope thing. And then now you need to choose the location where you are saving your database. Okay. So for now, we're going to choose desktop because that's where we're going to save our database. Select desktop. So the name remains the same as it was, as we have renamed it. So you see this my first database, and it's chosen desktop. Then just click on OK. Okay. You see now even the file extension, the extension have changed to ACC DB. So this is for all the database or access files. They have got this extension .accdb. Okay. So once you're done with this, giving your database name and then selecting the location where you're saving it, now you need to click on create. Click on create. And then it takes you to this interface. Okay. So this is your design view or your datasheet view. This is a datasheet view. If you go to view tab and then you click on that, so it shows that this is the datasheet view. Okay. So the datasheet view allows you now is that view that allows you to insert records or data in your database. Okay. But we are not yet there at that stage. We need to design our database. So let's go to design view because we need to design our database. Okay. So you click on design view. And then this is the first table. Remember we said in the first presentation, we said database consists of objects, and a table is one of the object, a report, a query, and a form. Okay, so we're going to create a table, and I said the database, the foundation of a database is a table. So there's no way that you can create a database without first having a table within that database. So you need a table. Okay. So we're going to leave the default name as it is because this is the name of our first table. We're going to say table 1. Okay, we're going to leave it as it is, and we click on OK. So this is your design view now. It is your design view. Okay. So our database, we're going to create a database for our college. So this database belongs to Triumphant College, and it's going to record or to keep our student information or student records for all first year, all the students that are doing IT first years. Okay. So here, if you look at my field name here, this is where the different field names come. Okay. if you check on the left side here, you're seeing a little small key there, and that is a primary key. It shows that this field represent, or it's turned into a primary any field. It represents actually the primary key. It's any field name that comes here, or this whatever comes here, it's going to be treated as a primary key. Okay, the primary key, leave it for now. We're going to talk about that in the next or in the other lesson. So what is the database going to have or consist of? It should have different field names. So the first one is the student number, student name, student underscore, or let's say first name, first name. So that is the field name. And then you need to choose the data type. Okay, data type. So the first name, your first name. So these are the different types of data types. Okay, we've got text, memos, numbers, date and time, currencies, auto numbers, yes or no, and so forth and so on. So with the text, it's just text. Okay, so this is like the letters A, B, C, or maybe Sarah. Those are text. Okay, so your name cannot be numbers. You cannot have a name that says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You won't find a student with such a name 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need to select the text as your data type on the field name, first name. Okay, but now when you click on the data type and then you check here below, there is another box or area that describe the data type. So field what? Field properties. Field properties. So when you look at the first one here, this is where you need to put more emphasis on emphasis. You have to emphasize on. So like if you look at the field size here, it says 255. So meaning this 255 represents whatever you're going to type here or in the datasheet view, it should not, the first name, I mean the name of a student should not exceed or exceed 255 characters. So you cannot have 256 characters in that area. Okay, so basically what is this 255 actually refers to, or its main purpose as to why it's there. Okay, so let's move on to the next field name, which is surname. Okay, so the surname, the data type can also be text. So cannot be memo, cannot be number, cannot be date and time. So it should be text. Okay. The field size, let's leave it at 255. The number of characters in that field, and the next thing is the student number. So the data type is, you need to choose this. It's very, very important. Or you have to specify or indicate the data type for each field. So the student number cannot be a number, cannot be text, it cannot be memo, it cannot be date and time, cannot be currency, but can be numbers. Okay. And looking at the field properties of that data type, so say field size long integer, but you can also change it to any of these other field size. But for now, let's just leave it as it is. But in the test, I'll specify if you should use integer or byte, single, double, or replication ID. Okay, so just let's leave it at long integer. Okay, then we move on to the next field name, which is date of birth. Date of birth. Okay, and then you need to select the data type as well. So this is definitely date and time. So the data type for date of birth of the student is date and time. Okay, then we move on to the next one, which is let's have another field name, tuition fee. Okay, so tuition fee cannot be text, the data type, but currencies. Okay, so let's just stick to these 5 field names. Okay, so but if you look also at the field properties under format, it's currencies. Yeah, so it's currency. So this type of the currency that is chosen, you can select any of your choice here. Let's just leave it at currency. Okay, so now you need to save this. You need to save it, click on save. So you're done designing your database. Okay, now we need to go to the datasheet view so that we insert or capture some records. Okay, so you click on that and then you go to datasheet view. Because now currently we're in a design view, we need to go to datasheet view. Okay, and then these are the different field names that we just created. So we had first name, surname, student number, date of birth, tuition fee. Okay. So let's just insert 2 or 3 records in our database in this table. So we have got Sarah here as the first name. Then the surname is Moses. Student number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Date of birth. He was born yesterday. Okay, and then the tuition fee for the course that the student is doing, maybe it's 3,000. Okay, can you see? Now the currency is even inserted for you because you have chosen that type of currency. Right, and then you go to the next record. We're going to record the next student. Is Elizabeth. The surname is Hater. Student number is 54321. Date of birth, it's on the 30th of May, and the course fee is 2,500. So that's how you insert records in your database. Okay, then just click on save. So this is a table. This is the table you can keep on inserting records and so forth and so on. Okay, so if you want to change something, if you want to add another field name here, you can still go back to your view tab and go to design view because you want to add another field name. So if you click on design view, it allows you to go to the design view tab. Let's say maybe you want to add the course name. Okay, course name, it's text, 255 characters. You save it and then you go back to the datasheet view to insert the name of the courses. Click on datasheet view and there is the name, another field it's added. Okay, it's IT, it's doing IT. Sarah is doing law. Okay, so just click on save and then your database is saved. So for today, let's just end here, and then you need to practice this for now. So see you later.